It's the evening of September the 30th, and Justin and I have made our way into the peninsula set here. It's the first sit of the year on our main farm. We don't have any particular targets that we're chasing tonight. We do think we have a couple pictures of that homeboy deer, and we'll probably make the call off the hoof tonight if he does appear. It's a beautiful evening here in Missouri, and I wouldn't want to be any other place right now. That's just how we wanted to start the year off, an encounter with a really nice 4-year-old. Beautiful deer, and that's the type of potential that we like to see up here. It's shaping up to be a pretty interesting evening. Last 30 minutes was pretty good tonight, as I had to make a tough decision there. That was a nice 5-year-old Tim we call King Krab. He presented me about a, 25-yard shot, and then he ended up walking right by it 10, 15 yards in front of the stand. But I'm trying to stick to my guns of going after a big chief here, so what an excellent night. What a morning it has been. That was definitely Krab King we seen this morning. We laid eyes on him again behind us here, and he did everything but come in range for me to present a shot to me. He's with a doe. When they're with a doe like that, the odds of you getting him pulled off are slim to none. Looks like we're gonna be in here for a long haul. Well guys, it's the evening of September the 27th, and I decided to come up here and hunt the main farm, and to say that I have extremely high hopes for tonight is an understatement, as today is my birthday and I've always wanted to kill a birthday buck, so we decided to come hunt the peninsula plot, and we're in here after a buck we call Krab King, and it's already starting to be a fun game chasing this guy, as Tyler hunted this plot for the first time last Thursday, and he daylighted over on the buck 30 plot. So then I was up the following night, so I decided to go over there and hunt, and sure enough, he daylighted here where I'm at tonight. So we finally got a good wind to come back in here, and what we got going for us tonight is we had a north wind last night, and what we believe is he was in here last night at 7:17 on the cuttybacks. Can't really tell because he was off in the distance, kind of off in this plot here, but it was in bow range, but it would have been iffy on light. So that's what we got going for us here, and we already got a couple does out here, so I'm kind of being extra quiet. So hopefully by night falls, I'm sitting behind Krab King and I can check mark off that wish list of a birthday buck. That's that buck you seen the other night. Oh yeah, the 3-year-old. Yeah. Okay, something's got his attention over here in the corner. He's coming this way. Well guys, that's gonna wrap it up for us here. As I got half of what I wished for this evening. We ended up seeing the Krab King buck over here on the far side of the field. he came out originally. It was going to work his way this direction, but he ended up turning around. There was another coal buck, we call him, over there, and he kind of went over there and pushed him away. So we got a little bit of footage of him, but all in all, it was a good hunt. It started out good, and then it was slow, and then right about 20 minutes before dark, deer started coming out pretty good. So Tyler's up to bat tomorrow night. We ain't sure where we're gonna go, but more than likely we're gonna be back after Krab King. Hey guys, it is the evening of September the 28th, and I got my friend Avery out here filming me tonight. Big thanks to him for coming and doing that for us. I got Justin over here on the west side of the farm, and he's in hopes that that Bowser buck shows up over there on the west side like he typically does this time of year. And I'm back on this peninsula stand hoping that that Krab King deer shows up. He was in here last night. We had an encounter with him, and the pressure's rising. Temperatures are cooled off, and it seems like the deer are already moving well. That we encountered that big 4-year-old that I encountered the last time I hunted this peninsula stand. Him and a doe were out here early fed in the beans, and they've just made their way back into the timber. But hopefully the stars align for us tonight. We're going to settle in here and see what the evening brings us. That's Krab King, baby. Let's go. I'll leave these windows sealed up as long as we can, okay? That fawn is at 38. 39. Yeah, here we go. Shoves that buck over here and he follows him over here. Got a lot of time left. Yeah. Well, my heart rate quickly went up there as that's our #1 target, Krab King. I really thought it was going to happen. I truly did. He worked in here just perfect, took his time, was relaxed, everything was going great. And as you could tell, that 4-year-old stepped out there in the background, caught his attention, and he had to go investigate that. But had him at 40. I'm comfortable at 40. I just I wanted to slow everything down in the moment of truth there, and I let that opportunity get by. But you know, if I would have put a bad shot on him at 40, I would have been kicking myself. So I'm confident. I know he's in this area. He's using it a lot, and he is super comfortable in here. So with any luck at all, in the next few days, he should be back in this plot, and hopefully another opportunity will be in front of us. But we're going to keep at it here. If anything happens for the rest of the evening here, we'll bring it to you. But if not, thanks for watching Midwest Whitetail. Hey guys, it is the evening of September the 29th, and Avery and I are back on the peninsula stand here, overlooking these turnips and oats just like last night. We're playing the same cards we played last night, and banking on him coming into this pot again. I can tell you what tonight though, my patience might be a little bit shorter. I know I took my time and tried to do the right thing last night, and you know, hindsight's always 20/20. That 40-yard shot, it could have hit its mark. I'm super confident at 40. I was just really confident that he was going to close the gap, and when he picked that 4-year-old up in the background, you know, he had his eyes set on him, and he had to go show who was boss. But we still have tons of confidence. I mean, it's still in September, and we feel like we're all over this deer. You know, they get this age for a reason. They can change their patterns at the snap of a finger, but we're back at it. You know, it's a beautiful evening here in central Missouri, and we got a doe out here munching away on some turnips, so we're going to settle in tight, and hopefully he does the same thing he did last night. He's got to be right here if he's going to do it. There's somebody along the tree line. 3-year-old. Yep. There he is. There he is, buddy. There he is. That's our guy. That's our guy. Watch yourself. Don't move. He's coming. Slowly. Here he comes, turn. Turn, here he comes. Pretty quick. You on him? Avery, are you on him? Yeah, go ahead. Met. That's high. That's high. That's not good. That's not good. Well, I had a little bit of time there to calm my emotions, and as a bow hunter, that's not what you want to see. The only hope is that that main artery up there, he got into that. He got in our downwind window right there at 30, and just a little bit of miscommunication there, and he ended up ducking just enough to get that arrow high. I ranged him at 39, and at that last point he walked into 30 there, and I put my 30 on his belly line, and I hit higher than I wanted. There's no sugarcoating it. It happens. This isn't our first rodeo, and I hope that this deer doesn't suffer. It's not what we intend to do, and we're gonna get down, get out of here, and obviously give him some time and just recollect and see if we can't get our hands on him. Well, we did some research and kind of brainstormed a little bit, and this is either an artery or he's gonna live to see another day. So we've given him a little over 30 minutes now, and we're just gonna go and see if we can find a lot of blood that's gonna tell us that it was an artery hit. If we don't find nothing, we're gonna back out and just let him be and maybe follow up in the morning or something. But we're gonna do our part here and check everything off our list. Avery, I think I see white. There he is. He didn't go nowhere, dude. He didn't go anywhere. All we had to do was go 25 more yards. Look at that. I did not feel confident whatsoever. What a blessing.
Well, as you guys could tell, my initial reaction was not great last night. That time, you know, before and after the shot is so fast, and your emotions are so high that you really don't process what's going on. But Avery and I got down, we discussed it, we talked to everybody. Most of the research we were finding was that it was going to be an artery and he was going to quickly expire. And we went back to the computer, put it on the big screen, and quickly realized this was a double lung hit. That arrow deflected down, the angle of which a cameraman was in the redneck, and just how fast that happened. It gave me a little bit of a false reaction, I guess you will. But anyways, I'm tickled pink to be sitting behind this 5 or 6 year old deer that we call Krab King. This story started back in 2019 whenever we realized that there was a nice 8-pointer, crabbed hard in the front, had this cut in his ear, and that's what led us on to him of being able to track him pretty easy. So I was 2019. 2020, my first hunt of the year, in this exact food plot, he came out pushing does. Very similar conditions. It was early, nice cold front. He was feeling good, and ever since then, this kind of became his home. Obviously that year he really wasn't on our radar. We did have a couple encounters with him, and then 2021 rolls around. He grew into a fantastic deer. We found the matching set of sheds off of him. Justin had several encounters with him in this same food plot, and then right here to the east of me in the timber here, we call it Redemption Ridge, he had another encounter with him in there, and he just made it his home. He ruled this area, and he never really did leave much. But going into this year, he was our #1 target here on the main farm. This was a deer we wanted to target, and the season started off really, really well with him. 2 sits ago, Justin's birthday, he came out late and didn't give us an opportunity. I go in the next night, had an encounter with him, had him at 40 yards, and he just slipped out of my fingertips again. And then last night, it all came together for me here. He did exactly what we needed him to do, and I got my opportunity. But this is, for us, the management, the land management, land improvement, it's what we do it for. This is just an added bonus, the icing on the cake, if you will. So I'm tickled pink to be sitting behind the deer that we call Krab King, and it really does feel good to be tagged out here early at the end of September, and hopefully we can bring several more hunts like this to you guys. Thanks for watching.